Ooh, there's still a hand there. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be diving into Layers of Fear. Now this is Layers of Fear from 2016. I've had this one for a while, but I just purchased Layers of Fear 2 and the newest Layers of Fear, which is just again called Layers of Fear, where it kind of combines all of them. So we're gonna be starting with Layers of Fear. This game plays in like a chapter system, so we're gonna do one chapter per episode because I believe the chapters are a little longer. So without further ado, we are going to start a new game and we're gonna dive straight in to Layers of Fear. Layers of Fear. Now the sound, I absolutely love the soundtrack to this game. I think it's a phenomenal soundtrack. There are times where I'll turn this on just to listen to the menu music. I've played it a little bit.
I know how you must feel.
A long time ago when it first came out,
Lost.
like in 2016, but I haven't really touched it since. So
hopeless.
This is going to be my official playthrough of Layers of Fear.
But even for you, there is still a way to bring it all back.
Okay. Sounds rainy. Let me hear some keys.
The one precious thing you ever truly desire.
Yes, yes. I don't know what that is.
Finish it.
Okay. Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. It's a quote by Oscar Wilde. Okay. Alrighty, here we are. We are in Layers of Fear. So let us, oh gosh, move so slowly. Is there like, am I gonna be, I don't remember if there's like chase sequences in this or not. Because if I'm gonna be getting chased, this is stupid slow. That is a lovely painting of a bird kidnapping a child. Yeah. Okay. Is it a muzzle? Is that a muzzle? I think, yeah, it's a muzzle. Alright. And did he kill her? A painting of a woman on the ground being watched by some children. Okie dokie. Oh yes, you got rats. Rats! This is a lovely home, I must say. Hello. An artist's triumph gallery opening wows critics. Some call him the new Caravaggio, others compare him to Van Eyck, and one awestruck critic who wished to remain unnamed went as far as to invoke the spirit of the great Leonardo. Any way you slice it, the exhibition proved an immense success. Something distinct style has been praised for its unique combination of Renaissance influences and more progressive techniques. The artist himself attended the event in the company of his beautiful fiancée, looking stunning in her black gown. Something revealed to us exclusively that the couple are indeed expecting. Ah, am I the artiste? I think I'm the artiste. Hello, what do we got in here? Is that me? Is that me, the artiste? There's lots of stuff to interact with. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act farther than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you receive will be from our lawyers. With best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pest Pacification Company. So was that rat that I saw sprinting across the floor just a figment of my imagination? I'm sure it probably wasn't. Like, surely not. Surely I am sane. Hello. I can't read that. But it is a dog collar, so if you can read that, please translate it in the comments for me. That would be lovely. Oh, that's the clock. Okay. Excuse me, I do not recall turning on a sink. Oh, look at me. Look at me, I'm a fine individual. A very distinguished gentleman, if you will. Ah, yes. I do not remember turning on the sink. Thank you very much. What do we have here? Achilles Prosthetics Company. 1 below knee prosthesis. Do I have a below the knee prosthesis, or is that somebody else with a below the knee prosthesis? Okay. I like that I can interact with all the drawers. Those towels look very modern. Those look like the towels I have in my bathroom right now. Rat poison. Okay, so either we have rats or I'm just clearly going insane. And I don't think it's gonna be good. Those towels look like the ones I have in my bathroom currently. Okay, we've got some clothes, that one requires a key. So there's just a random dresser. Hello? Hello? Ah! See, we have a thing for mouse traps. I think we are afraid of the mouse traps being in this singular closet. Could you imagine coming in here in the middle of the night to, well, I guess there's nothing really in here to grab in the middle of the night. Let's just say you needed to come in here and grab a pot or a skillet from over there on the shelf. And you're like half asleep, you know, when you wake up to get water in the middle of the night, you're like half asleep walking through the house like this. Yeah, I don't think that would be good in here. Little Vinny and Partners, got a rat problem, call us now and talk and forget about it. Forget about it. Okay, so this guy's clearly gone through multiple people. What if I step on this? Ah. Just as you would expect, the traps go off. Good thing they did not get my toes. This is a very nice house. I'm gonna go check upstairs. That painting is disturbing. There's some doors right there, but I just wanna look around at everything first before going any farther. So this is our kitchen, a very interesting kitchen. I don't know what year this game takes place in, but it is interesting. Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. Is this from my lady friend? My wife? Where's she at? Or do I have a child? Are we expecting? There's lots of stuff. I can interact with everything, basically, which is cool. And they do have a VR version of this, so maybe in the future I will hook up my MetaQuest to my PC and we will play through this in VR, because I think that would be very spooky, because VR horror games are like my worst nightmare. I can barely get through horror games as is, but definitely VR would be a whole different story. So that's something I may need to play through again here in the near future. I'm also thinking about hooking up the Wii, and because I have a Wii right down here next to me that I got from my grandparents from their house, and I was thinking about, I have like a hobble. Am I the one with the pig leg? Am I the? Okay. But anyway, shit, scared me. It's the little things that get me. I had my volume cranked up, so it's like mildly terrifying, but stop with the rats. I thought the thunder was rats. I have goosebumps. I don't like all these rats or all those baby dolls. Why does every game I play have dolls in it? Report card. Ah, whose kid is this? This is my kid? Was it year 7? He's in 7th grade. He or she, they're in the 7th grade. Excused from physical education. Reading, got an F in the 3rd term. Good Lord. This kid's an idiot. I'm just kidding. If you're someone who struggles with school, you're not an idiot. It's just making it funny. I struggled with multiple subjects in school, so I'm kind of just making fun of myself at that point. Especially math. I was terrible at math. Reading I was really good at. I did fine in reading. It was the math that got me. I did not do good in math. I did good up until like high school math, and that's when I started doing bad. And then I did college math and somehow passed, barely. Stupid pre-calc, or not pre-calc, probability and statistics. Locked. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. Do I have a butler? This is my office. I'm assuming my office is upstairs. Is there some... I don't like you, sir. You're disturbing. Very disturbing. I love the soundtrack to this game. I think the music is absolutely phenomenal in this game. Like, what was that? I think that was just thunder. Okay. Been working all night. Don't wake me up. I'm gonna wake her up. Is she in here? She's not in here. But this record, this gramophone is playing all on its own. Thank you. The gramophone was playing all by itself. I have a record player and it does not play by itself. The new face of music. A night at the opera becomes a night to remember. Blank might not be a household name yet, but just give her time. The incredibly talented multi-instrumentalist gave an astounding performance last night, winning over even the most ardent naysayers. She was simply astounding. I haven't seen such passion, energy, and skill in years. Stated famed pianist Daniel Richter. He was not alone in his praise. It seems that even Anthony Giles, one of blank blank blank, some of the harshest critics, has finally seen the light. Oh. Giles had previously made despairing comments about the artist, stating that there's more to performing music than the enthusiasm and a pretty face. When asked if, after witnessing last night's performance, he regrets these words, Mr. Giles gave us a look that can only be described as a mixture of awe and embarrassment. Pressed for an answer, he simply said, yes, we caught up with the star. Okay. So, is my lady friend, is she a musician? So we're a very artistic family. I am an artist, apparently, I think. She is a musician. Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the Galactic department store turned into hell on Earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of the visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ronald Sheffield, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. Did somebody die in the, oh, that's pretty. It's a really pretty ring. Is that my wife's ring? Did someone die in the fire at this store that for some reason everybody was cornered in the back of the store for? Is that what happened? Ooh, cane. Smack somebody with it. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. I love you. Okay, so that must be from me. It's supposed to be, it's her side of the bed if I left it there, maybe. I don't know. It's rainy and apparently, son of a, I threw my hand off the keyboard. So that's how this game's gonna be. I think this game is a psychological horror, which generally means that it is maybe not as many like chase sequences or anything. So we got some music. I can't. Okay. Stop it. There's a room up here. Oh. Okay, well maybe I don't want to go into. Is this my child's room? Ah, this must be, ew. Ooh, where's the, who's holding that dog? That's creepy. Where's the person? I don't like that. This must be my daughter's room. I would guess it's, oh, okay, I can zoom in. Didn't know that. I would guess this is a daughter's room considering all the pink. Oh, that was just the shadow from there. Okay. This is lovely, a lovely picture. Looks like something my children would draw. Some blocks, it's very nice. A little tea party going on here. Okay, I can just knock all those over. Is there anything to interact with or look at up here? Or, oh, that baby's just leaning over, but I don't like this. Why does she have so many dolls? It's a rattle? Is that what that is? It's an old rattle. Okay, we're done with that. That's enough of that. Thank you very much. I don't like that one bit, so that'll be enough of that. So I think I'm the one with this stubby leg here. Alright, let's go into the only room remaining. My office. Somebody knocked over the ladder. It was a very large ladder. Can I turn on this light? Ah, yeah, there we go. Get some light going in here. See, are there anything? True story. The picture of Dorian Gray. Was it true all along? Okay. I'm trying to see if there's like any light switch. Ah, there we go. See much better. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Oh, that was me, okay. I don't like that picture. Why does the baby have a beard? Is it a baby? I think that's a baby with a beard. Last time I checked, babies don't have beards. And I'm notorious in horror games for just flipping on every light known to man. Okay, what do we got in here? We got some... my dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some rough times right now, I really do. That's why I've agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you could draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this and already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Your old pal, Liam Brickstone, Whispered Tale Publishing House. Okay, there's my key. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you tonight. It's all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. Did I promise to do something and not do it? I literally have sweat dripping down my arms because I'm so nervous from playing this. Is this my story? Yeah, this is already a little messed up. Yeah, that's a little scary. Yeah, I mean, it's a good drawing. It's just definitely, yeah, I don't think that should go in a kid's book. I'm no expert. But yeah, that's not a kid's book. Sorry, dude. I mean, at least he can draw. I can't draw. Let's see. Is there anything in here worth noting? No. Okay, so we got the. Wait. Okay, we got the key to our office, I believe. Which I completely passed up the fact that there is a locked door surrounded in what I would hope is red wine that was found down in the kitchen. And not blood from somebody getting murdered up alongside the door. One could hope. Okay. I guess since we've explored everything, let us... Ding dong. Oh, the music has stopped. Was this significant? Hello? Okie dokie then. Okay, let's... What is... Open! Thank you. There we are again. Very dapper looking. There's that painting again. We seem to just have multiple paintings. We just bought the artist out of all of his paintings that he had. I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done before you go to sleep. I think my lady friend is angry at me. So we got some drawers, very nice. Lots of pairs of glasses. Very important when you are someone with glasses, that you have lots of glasses. Looks like a war ribbon. Is that what that is? Yeah, it looks like some sort of military ribbon. That is either alcohol or something else. That's a lot of alcohol, I think. I'm an alcoholic. Nothing in there. Hello, what is this? Lots of broken paintbrushes. Is this my thinking chair? Is this where I do the thinking? I think this is where I do the thinking. All right. It's okay, can't mess with these. These are all locked. Okay. Is that all that's in here? Okay. What is weird texture on that? Did I make this? This is pretty. I don't know what it is. It's abstract. That's what it is. That'll sell for like $5 million in like 5 years. Can I? Okay. Can we leave? Is there something I'm supposed to find? Get it right this time. Oh, that's a lovely painting. I feel like we're a little, that's lovely too. Well, I'm no expert, but this does not look like my dining room. I remember there being a clock. And yeah, okay. This is where we begin I think this is where we start the psychological horror experience, maybe. I don't like that wind. The storm seems to have maybe calmed down a little. That's nice. Okay, the storm is not calmed down. And we don't have to worry about anybody closing the doors, I guess. There's another one of those paintings. I think we just bought the artist out of all of their paintings for, like, these artists are rich. Or did we make these paintings? We could have made these paintings. Maybe we're just, I mean, we seem to be a little loony in the head. What's down here? Just out of reach. Okie dokie then. This is how this game's gonna be. All right, all right. I'm gonna get me got with the cheap jump scares. Okay, all right. I see. This is how we're gonna play this then. Okay. Hello. All right. I don't know who these people are. Hello. Oh, picture. Is that my lady? Is that her? I got to keep it, so maybe that's like an artifact. Going in circles. Okay, so maybe that confirms my theory that I had earlier. I don't like that picture. Look at that guy. Dude is scared. I mean, I would be too. Look at that thing. That the stuff on the floor was just the alcohol, or it was just wine and not blood. Okay. It's very windy. I hear the gentle blowing of the wind. Hello. Very distinguished. There's some very distinguished gentlemen in this house. Of course, myself included. Paint. Anything I can read? No. What about in here? Aha. Save the date of blank blank blank. Request the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Is this my wedding? Was I getting married? Okay, we can't do anything with this. I have a lot of pipes laying around apparently. I'm an avid pipe smoker guy. Got 2 statues. Ooh. Ooh. What is that? Okay, that needs code of some sort. Is there like a code on these statues? Is there anything I can interact with? Can I go back out here? No. So there's something in here. Is there something in the paintings? There's that painting again. Oh. 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 5, 4, 8. Ah, big brain. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. It keeps moving my mouse like really far off the screen for some reason. 5, 4, 8. Ah, beautiful. That was a really big lock. The past holds back. Look closer.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my
So this is the
name
ring
on
I
it
saw
is
in the
killing
bedroom.
me. So, will you marry me?
Ah, so that was our wedding invitation. Very nice. Okay, we have a door now, which is nice. Very nice. Never forget. Yeah, never forget. Never forget what? The wedding? Excuse me? I don't like... Stop it. I'm just gonna do my thing right here. You do your thing, I guess. You've been snooping around my workshop again. For the last time, you are not allowed in that room. Even if the door happens to be open, I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time, you'll have to look for a new job. All right, so it was me yelling at the butler. What was that? Was that just me? Okey-doke. Hello? Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice. Oh. Well, if this isn't just a creepy room, there's a nice deer up there, which is nice. Can I go back through here? Oh. Is there anything I need to interact with in this room? Spin the globe. Good Lord, have mercy. Oh, I don't like this. Where am I? It's the... Ooh, there's paintings everywhere. Oh, light. God bless it! Okay. I'm gonna be leaving now. Thank you very much, lady. It's very nice. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. You're not gonna follow me, are you? I'm not gonna turn around and... Oh, okay. Oh, okay, there you are. You are following me. That's nice. There's the baby that was hanging on the picture so conveniently. Okie dokie. Why do I have trapdoors in my house? And why are there babies in picture paintings? And why... I have lots of questions as to why there are... Paint deep lies. Yeah.
Now, a tiny bit to the left.
Ah,
yes,
this is like...
just like that.
I'm not that round.
Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
Right. Is this like Titanic? Let me paint you like one of my French girls. Is that how this is gonna go? Okay. Ooh, your faces are weird. Maybe you guys have some weird facial issues. Not to be that guy, but you got some issues. I'm gonna continue onwards. Okay. Good. These rats are just running into the fire. They're fueling my fire. let's do some investigating. Oh, screeching arsonists, echoing screams. They stop at nothing. I won't go down easy. Right, okay. So we're crazy, is that? It's very windy. It's a nice picture. Okay. Teddy bear. I like the picture. It's like the most normal picture in this house. Ooh. Ooh, there's still a hand there. Right. Okay. Okay. I see how this is gonna be. This is... And you ruined the painting. Their eyes are all bleeding down the picture, which is nice. Okay, I'll be going to the next room of hell. Okay. Surely, what could go wrong in here? Surely nothing bad will happen in this room, as it has happened. I will be closing that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore you. I don't know why you're crying, but we're ignoring it. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be too concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby, hormone imbalances and the like. When we had our first, I remember Valerie got the blues real bad. I would ask her what she wanted for lunch, and she just burst into tears. Just be there for her, and I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Now I know I promised not to rush you, and by all means, enjoy your well-deserved time off. But just to let you know, I'm getting phone calls up the yin-yang, commissions left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend. Maybe we should strike the iron while it's hot, but of course, the family comes first. Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. Why, thank you, Mr. Caldwell. Okay, that's locked.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Is that my wife? Okie dokie. Which way do we go? Okay. We're gonna ignore her. I'm glad the door is locked because I wasn't gonna check on her anyways. Well, our walk-in pantry got a little larger with lots of paprika and oregano. But luckily no mouse traps. Okay. Alright, well that's just gonna slam shut. There's too many noises going on, and I sure don't appreciate it. Hello, anybody home? On second thought, I'm gonna go towards the light. I don't like this. Hello? 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 The painting is leaking fruit. I'm no expert, but I don't believe the painting is supposed to leak fruit. Is that it? Reminds me of that scene out of, what is this?
First, I looked
Ew.
for a canvas.
What is that?
Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin.
What, you freak?
Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Is that why there's so much alcohol around here, you freak? Reminds me, the picture leaking reminded me of that scene out of, well, I don't remember which scary movie it is, where the one with the ring, where she's like, Cindy, TV's leaking. That's how I felt with that painting. Okay, we're back here. It's very dark. Okay, oh, we got a picture of my wife. Are these like the photographs that we find laying around the home? Shapeless dreams. Okie doke. We got our picture of the rats here. Hate, even now, lost, you deserve it, finish it. Okay. Don't like the storm. What was that? Oh, are those flamingos? Are those flamingos? We're painting flamingos. Oh. Oh, okay. First I look for, okay, so I'm assuming then that would mark like the end of the chapter, I think. So we need to get 6, so there's 6 chapters to this, right? Right, let me check. Can we, we're supposed to leave. Okay, I think we're supposed to leave. Okay, so I am going to end this one here. That was chapter 1 of Layers of Fear. And that was really creepy. I love the atmosphere of this game. Once again, beautiful soundtrack. If you haven't listened to it, it's definitely worth listening to on YouTube. I listen to it quite frequently just because the very first time I ever booted up this game, I was just struck by the soundtrack. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's the first chapter of Layers of Fear, and I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. Very good atmosphere building. I really like the psychological aspect of it. I'm not somebody who really enjoys games where you're being chased, which I mean, I enjoy them to an extent, but I much prefer the psychological horror games where the game is like doing things like they do in Layers of Fear to get you to kind of be afraid, to kind of build that suspense in your mind rather than, you know, actually have a threat coming after you. At least there's not a threat yet. But overall, absolutely loved chapter 1, and I hope you did too. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you in the next chapter.